Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 1081st day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 847,860 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number includes 1,210 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 6 tanks, 22 armored combat vehicles, 35 artillery systems, 2 multiple launch rocket systems, 102 drones and 95 vehicles. In the last 24 hours the Russians launched 125 combat clashes and carried out 62 airstrikes including 93 guided bombs on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 992 kamikaze drones and carried out around 4,000 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukrainian forces marginally advanced during mechanized assaults in their salient in Kursk Oblast on February 6, but Russian sources claimed on February the 6th and 7th that Russian forces have at least temporarily stalled Ukrainian advances southeast of Sudzha. The Kremlin continues to conduct an information campaign likely directed toward both domestic and international audiences that aims to conceal the extent to which Russia's protracted war against Ukraine has negatively affected Russia's economy. Ukrainian military officials continue to highlight the country's growing drone production capacity and its effectiveness on the battlefield, but acknowledged that Ukraine must address its force generation issues to fully stop Russian advances in eastern Ukraine. Interim Syrian Defense Minister Muhaf Abu Khazra stated in an interview with The Washington Post that Syria is open to Russia retaining its air and naval bases in Syria if there are benefits for Syria. Azerbaijan-Russia relations continue to sour following Russia's refusal to take full responsibility for the December 25, 2024 downing of an Azerbaijani Airlines passenger plane, likely shot midair by Russian air defense before crashing in Aktau, Kazakhstan. Ukraine's cabinet of ministers appointed Lieutenant General Yevhen Moiseuk and Captain Valery Cherkin as deputy defense ministers on February 7. Russian forces recently advanced near Borova and Toretsk. The Russian government continues to use its Time of Heroes program to appoint veterans of the war in Ukraine to regional government positions. In President Zelensky's nightly address, he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, NATO military chief visits Ukraine. The new chair of the NATO Military Committee made his first visit to Ukraine, reaffirming alliance support. Discussions focused on defense cooperation, intelligence sharing, and preparations for the upcoming Ramstein meeting. Secondly, Russia expands military and North Korea ties. Ukraine's intelligence reports that Russia is expanding its military production and increasing troop numbers by over 100,000. Moscow's deepening cooperation with North Korea, including drone technology transfers, raises security concerns beyond Ukraine. Lastly, Ukraine strengthens air defenses with Western support. Ukraine's air force has been bolstered with French Mirage jets and additional F-16s from the Netherlands. Meanwhile, the UK announced new funding to support Ukraine's defense, energy, and economic resilience. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.